Welcome, everybody. We have Inês, Vieira, Head Coach Lynn Roberts, and Mayè Tourè ready for questions. Coach Roberts will open with a statement, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate it. I'm happy with the win. I'm not at all happy with our second half. I didn't think we did a good job at all. Credit to Weber. They kept competing, and they did a good job. I think they're going to do well in the Big Sky. But yeah, it's hard to be grumpy after a 40-point win, but somehow I am. There's some bright spots. Obviously, Mayè had a really good game, super efficient, didn't try to do too much. Inês again with the 8 assists, 1 turnover. We kind of figuratively punched him in the mouth there in that first half. But then we just took our foot off the gas and got sloppy in all areas, offense, defense, whatever. So it's a process, and it's only game 2, and we're 2-0, but there's a lot for us to improve upon.
Mayè, you obviously had a great night. What did it feel like just to be able to kind of have that complete effort, knowing that you were able to kind of get what you were able to get?
It feels great. I feel like my teammates were great, trying to find me and put me in good positions to play my game, and I can do it by myself, so I'm glad that they're here for that. And I'm starting to feel like myself, so it's cool.
Coach, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on Mayè's fit within the team and just your schematics and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great get for us. She fits perfectly. Obviously, she's really athletic and long, and it can get her shot off quickly. But then she can also shoot the 3. So when she's out there, she was 2 for 4 today. That's perfect. That's enough to make defenses play honest. And, she's still learning the system and getting comfortable, like she said. And I think today's a good step for that. But, I think she fits perfectly in what we were hoping. And she's just going to continue to get better as she feels more and more comfortable and confident out there.
Inês, you've been around a lot of great basketball this time. What was maybe different in that second half that changed from your perspective on the floor?
I'd say the ball got really sticky. We weren't able to execute, and Coach Rob told it a million times, and we weren't able to make that change. So next game, it's going to be really different. We got to learn from this. But just ball was really sticky, and then we weren't taking pride on defense.
Coach, it did feel like, it seemed like your team, especially in the first half, did a good job seeing the floor away from the ball defensively. Picked off a lot of passes going cross court.
Yeah, and that was the plan, to just be aggressive, be up in passing lanes, learn. There's still new players that are learning, and even returners, how we want to defend. I thought we did a great job in the first half, and in the second half, I don't know if we lost our intensity. We played too cool. We just didn't have the intensity it takes to get stops. I mean, we traded baskets with them most of the second half. And, again, I give them credit for executing and competing and not quitting. That's a sign of a well-coached team. We didn't look very well coached in the second half, so that's on me.
And I know you won't, like you said, you're complaining about a 40-point win, but at the same time, now you've got this on tape. How much can you use this?
Oh, a lot, Josh. A lot.
I guess where do you think it needs to change immediately?
Yeah. Rest up on tomorrow, ladies. That's the beauty of experience, right? Like that's what we'll use, and there's a lot of learning to be done, and I'm grateful to that we won and we can learn from winning. But there has to be a mentality from our whole locker room that we have to learn and get better and improve and know and feel what that intensity feels like. The next game we're playing on the road at a Big Ten school. That's going to be a different vibe and a different level of intensity necessary. So if we have 18 turnovers and we kind of don't execute, then we're not going to win. We're not going to have a chance to. These guys want to win. They want to be great. So I'm not worried about having to get their attention. They all feel it. But as coaches, we got to do a better job of making sure we're able to execute. So I'll take the ownership on that.
So speaking on that next big game against Northwestern, how do you think that it's going to benefit your team having that rough second half this game going into that high intensity game next week?
Yeah, well, it should get our attention, right? You know, we're really, really good when we play hard and with an intensity and focus. And it's that nursery rhyme, right? The girl with the curl in the middle of when she's good, she's really, really good. When she's bad, she's horrid. I don't think I nailed it, but you know what I mean. It's kind of like that. And I think we are a sum of the parts program, and the way we play is everyone's got to be on the same page with that level of focus intensity. So I think this is maybe a blessing to get their attention and remind us what makes us good.
Following up on that, with having such a veteran-heavy team, does it give you a little bit more confidence going into a bigger game like this so early in the season?
I think so. We'll see. Yes, it does. It does. Of course it does. I can tell you right now, Jenna, Gianna, Kennedy, they're not in here. Maddie, they know that we're better than that. And I don't anticipate them casually coming in, you know, flying into Chicago like, yeah, no big deal. Like, I know that they'll be ready to go. But it's our job to prepare them in the right way.
All right. Again, thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.